Hello, my beautiful Pisces. This is Tiffany from Soul to Soul 85, and I am here with your September 2018 Spirit Guides reading. This is for my Pisces Sun, Moon, and Rising. Guys, I do apologize that I did not do a August 2018 Pisces reading. My apologies. The reason behind that was I had a severe ear infection and a sinus infection. So you weren't the only ones. I missed like 7 signs. So please forgive me for that. Also, I'm just kind of getting the hearing back in this ear. So I hope I am speaking at a decent volume. I hope you guys can hear me okay. If this does not resonate with you, please feel free to check your rising and moon sign. And if you'd like a personal reading just about you, the information is below. Okay. So I'm going to start this off with my Spirit Messages deck. What do you have for my Pisces? Oh, one jumped right out for you. Okay. What do you have for my Pisces for September 2018? Happiness, abundance, and peace. Pisces. You guys know I live with the Pisces. I take care of my dad, and he is a Pisces. Okay, so there is some, hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. My household was loud. All right, soul solitude. That's probably what I need right now, some soul solitude. Anyway, your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet, a place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, a time for you. So that's the card that jumped, okay? This is about taking some time for peace and quiet so you can rest, but not just you, your mind can rest, your spirit. Okay, things might be intense for you right now, but this is telling you your soul needs time, and this is a time to reflect. Okay, you have relationships. It says relationships are just mirror images of your own life, how you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. So you guys have heard me say this in other readings. You know, relationships are that mirror. Whatever you're seeing, good or bad, in another person is also somewhere in you. It might not be as prevalent, but all of our relationships are... how can I say this? No relationship is by accident. It's for us to learn something, for us to grow. Okay, sometimes it's for us to learn how to treat ourselves better, because people only treat you the way you treat you. I say it all the time. Okay, also this is about you maybe even learning how to have more self-control, how to decide how you're going to respond to people, to know that everything doesn't need a quick response. It's okay to think about what you want to say to somebody. Okay. Underneath the deck, you have find your center. So I feel like there might be some relationship that has just stirred up your spirit and knocked you off your square a little bit. And it's time to find your center again. And it says your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? So it's time to find your center by taking some time to yourself, some quiet time to rest, to reflect, okay, to think about the relationships in your life, how you're treating others, how others are treating you, okay? So now we're going to go to the tarot deck, and this is my Aquarian tarot deck that I always use. I have for my Pisces. crowns this reading for my Pisces for September 2018 for happiness, abundance, and peace. Okay, so there might have been some conflict, and that's why I think your relationships are being highlighted. There could have been some conflict in the home, workplace. There could be some internal conflict. But with that card being in reverse, that indicates to me that that conflict is coming to an end. And part of that is as you take time for that soul solitude and as you find your center again, okay? All right, so that Five of Swords. Five does indicate change. So there could be some changes. Maybe that's what's causing some conflict. There could be changes within relationships. This could be in your home with your family. This could be work relationships. This could be, excuse me, friendships, romantic relationships, etc. This is a general reading, but that conflict is going to come to an end as you find yourself, as you come back to yourself, okay? Some situation, whether it's these disputes or arguments or whatever's going on right now that's kind of knocking you off your center, is causing you to feel like you're not victorious at something. It might be bruising or hurting your self-esteem with the Six of Rods in reverse. So what Spirit wants you to do is to find your center, to turn this right side up so you can feel victorious, so you can feel, something just said courageous. So I don't know if there's something that you're trying to accomplish, but be courageous and believe in yourself, okay? Because you're gonna find a reason to celebrate, okay? As you find your center, as you take time to yourself, as you decide what's really bothering you and how you can fix it, right? Because we can't control others. We can barely control ourselves. But as you think about your reactions, your responses to things that people say and do, but there's going to be a reason to celebrate here. The sun will shine again, but it does take you to believe in yourself and your own abilities, okay? Especially if this is some kind of inner turmoil. You can do it. It's going to take working with other people with this Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is about working with others, okay? Playing well with others, getting along with others. And I feel like that's why your relationships are highlighted this month. Because as you get this soul solitude and as you find your center, you're going to have an epiphany, right? It says relationships are just mirror images of our own life, how you feel and treat yourself. And maybe you feel like others are down on you because you're down on yourself. Okay? You're a winner and you know that. And as you remember that, other people will treat you as such. As you value yourself more, other people will value you more. Okay? It says as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. You know, maybe there's these back and forth arguments or disputes or, you know, little snippy remarks and it's just going back and forth like ping pong, you know. So just be aware of your relationships. Be aware that you will have to work with other people and it will help you get ahead. Underneath the deck, you have this Emperor card because it's time to take your power back. If you've been feeling powerless lately, it's just that you have to find your center. It's just that you have to remind yourself who you are, of your worth, of your value. Okay? Taking your power back, having a say-so. Letting people know when they have crossed the line. But it's up to you how you respond to them. If they're yelling, you don't have to yell. You know, it's kind of funny, like sometimes when somebody's yelling, and then you answer in a nice, calm tone, sometimes they come back and answer in a nice, calm tone. Not all the time, but this is talking about remembering your power and remembering the power that you have within your relationships, remembering the power that you have within your own life, remembering the power that you have in the situations that go on around you. Okay, now we can't control every situation. We can't control the people around us, but we can control us, right? And that's a big part. That's a humongous part that is your personal power. Okay, it's beautiful. All right, I'm going to add some oracle cards. And this is the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. What do you have for my Pisces? What crowns this reading for Pisces? September 2018 for happiness, abundance, peace. Inner wisdom. Okay. You know what to do as far as your relationships. You know what to do as far as your own life. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. You know what to do. Have faith and confidence in yourself and your abilities to make the correct decisions for your life. Find your center. Find your soul solitude. Do this from a place of calm. Work well with others when it's required. Okay. Thank you, God. Pisces. Boundaries. That one flipped out. So we're going to look at that as well. Another one flipped out. Yeah. Yeah. Something is coming to an end, especially where you feel like you've been treated unfairly. Okay, look at that. Boundaries. Love yourself enough. Let's just look at that. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. Something is out of balance. Somebody might be taking too much from you. Okay, that's a self-esteem issue. When we don't know how to give and receive in appropriate doses, okay? And it's something that I work with all the time. Because we give and give and give and give and give, and then we feel, maybe it's a water sign thing because I'm a Scorpio, but we give and give and give and give and give and give, and then we get frustrated because we feel used or we feel depleted. Okay, but this says love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. It's time to set some clear boundaries with people. And I think you know that. Look at that. Don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. You know what's right for you. Have that confidence in yourself, in your decision-making skills. Take your power back. Something is coming to an end here. Okay, it might be the end of a certain relationship, whether this is a relationship with a family member, a business relationship, a friendship, a romantic partnership. It says the old must be released so the new can enter. Okay, this could even be your attitude, your ideals about life, your perspective. But the old things have to go so the new can come in. That third eye open. Trust your intuition. Trust your inner wisdom. You know what has to go. Okay. Fairness. This situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. Okay. Balance will be restored. There will be a reason to celebrate. For some of you, this could be a legal proceeding. But for some of you, I really feel like you want things to be fair again within a personal relationship. Okay? But it's time to set those clear boundaries. Start delegating. Remember, this card says you have to work with others. You're doing everything yourself, and it's time to delegate, okay? It says ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything yourself. For some of you, it feels like you're doing everything yourself because you are, and that's why things feel so hectic and so out of balance. So start delegating. If this is talking about a home situation, okay, well, You know, you 12 now, finna teach you how to wash clothes today, kid. Or spouse, you know, I cook, you can wash the dishes. You know, start asking for help. If this is a work situation, all those tons and tons of manila folders on your desk, you can't do all that. Start delegating. Okay? For some of you, you might be in a situation of, you might have just been promoted to like a supervisor or something at work, and you have to set these boundaries with your employees or those that you're supervising or your team, and it's time to start delegating them some work. It's time to be that emperor, to own your power. Okay? And then underneath the deck, you have compassion. And it says, release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. And this has been in one or two other signs so far. But release those judgments about yourself and about other people. You can see the love and light in people and still set boundaries, okay? Everybody is not making demands on your time and energy just because they're using you. You have to look at this relationships card. They're doing some people are behaving certain ways because you're allowing them to, right? Relationships are a mirror. They don't feel like you should be doing everything. You feel like you should be doing everything. And when that changes, then you have to change the nature of the relationship. Set the boundaries. Okay? All right. So I'm going to... this is called Whispers of Love. I got these with donations. So below in the description box, there is a donation link if you'd like to donate to Soul to Soul 85. Nothing is too big, nothing is too small. It helps keep the channel going. And thank you to all of those who have donated. But yeah, it's time to have compassion, love yourself and others. You can still set boundaries and be compassionate. You can still start delegating some of the work while being compassionate. And you can even still end a certain relationship or a certain cycle with being compassionate. Okay? People might not like it at first, but they will get over it, and it will enhance the relationship both for you and them, because the resentment will begin to be eliminated. Okay? The anger, the feeling of unfairness. Okay? What do you have for my Pisces? September 2018. Oh, wow. I dropped a whole deck of cards. Okay. Forgiveness stayed out. Take a chance on love. Spend quality time together. So there could be a relationship that maybe hasn't been nurtured enough. And it says it is imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in significant relationships with, listening and talking to each other. So I feel like you can get a deeper understanding in your significant relationships, whether this be with a romantic partner, new or old, prospective or current, or your children, your siblings, family, whatever, by sitting and talking, spending quality time together, bonding. Forgiveness. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. Okay? The old must be released so the new can enter. Feeling down on yourself. Releasing judgment about yourself. If something happened in the past that was disappointing, whether you disappointed yourself or others disappointed you, that's in the past. And there's no power in that. There's no love in that. Thinking about things that hurt from the past only causes us to be depressed. Okay? So let go of disappointment from the past. And then you have take a chance on love. And it says when we start to love, our lives are changed forever. Okay? So for some of you, it could be a relationship that needs to come to an end, or it could be a relationship where clear boundaries need to be set, or it could be a relationship that needs to be brought back into balance of giving and receiving. Okay? And you're more than equipped to deal with this with compassion, with love, with caring. Thank you, God. What do you have for my Pisces for September 2018? And this is Soul's Journey deck. They have affirmations on them. If the affirmations resonate with you, you can use them for September and beyond. You can also reword them, you know, to fit your vernacular or how you speak, to make them come out more naturally, you know, whatever you want. Excuse me. Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. That goes hand in hand with having compassion. Okay? Releasing judgment, seeing the love and light in everyone. Loving yourself, seeing the love and light in yourself so that you can be victorious and confident. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. That's beautiful. Then you have trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Look at that. Inner voice, inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. Trust yourself. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. You know what to do in this situation. Happiness. Happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Is the road that you're walking leading you to happiness? Are these relationships with people making you happy? You know what to do. You know what to do to find this happiness. Trust yourself. Okay? I love, love, love you. Thank you for all your likes, shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate it. I answer as many comments as I can. Please continue to do that. Please follow myself and Soul to Soul 85 on social media. The links are below. We have a wonderful community there. And please hit that notification bell because I really try, guys, to do weekly love and career and different kind of readings for us to kind of mix it up between monthly readings. So I love you. Take advantage of this month. If it feels like relief, if it feels like happiness, go in that direction and trust your inner wisdom. You know what's best for you. Okay? If you'd like a personal reading, the information is below. I love you and I will talk to you soon. Bye.